On this day of Guru Purnima, I would like to share my understanding and the verses of Sri Dakshinamurti Stotra. Sri Dakshinamurti Stotra was written by Adi Shankaracharya. Dakshinamurti is a representation of Shiva as a guru of all types of knowledge. Shiva manifests in three different forms as God, Perceptor, and the Self, which is the Atman. This is his personification as the supreme or the ultimate awareness, understanding, and knowledge. This form represents Shiva as the teacher of yoga, music, and wisdom, and giving exposition of the Shastras. As per the scriptures, if a person doesn't have a guru, then they can consider and worship Sri Dakshinamurti as their guru. Eventually, they will be blessed with a human, self-realized guru if they are deemed worthy. The first set of 7 shlokas are to remember and pray to Shiva as Sri Dakshinamurti. He shows that it is through his prolonged and exceptional silence it is possible to awaken the knowledge of Supreme Brahman in his disciples. Dakshinamurti is shown as a youthful person who is sitting under a banyan tree and is surrounded by the old and the great sages who are worshipping him and are looking toward him to understand the supreme knowledge of the Brahman. We pray to Dakshinamurti, whose hands form the Chin Mudra, the gesture of knowledge of the Brahman. He is in bliss and sits very still and rejoices in his own self, which is reflected on his blissful face. The sages look to the expert to help them understand and rise above the cycles of birth and death resulting in this world due to the Maya of the God. Sri Dakshinamurti is prayed as the repository of all knowledge, medicine to all the diseases of worldly bondage, guru to all the worlds. He is prayed as the embodiment of the Pranava, which is Om, as the personification of pure non-dual knowledge, as the pure and the tranquil. He is prayed to as the one who is the consciousness. Prayers to Mahesha, the great God, who dwells at the root of existence. Prayers to the embodiment of existence, consciousness, and bliss. Prayers to Sri Dakshinamurti, who is known as the Ishvara, the Guru, the Atman, having different forms of separation like the sky, but he is the one who pervades everywhere. The next 10 mantras further glorify the greatness of Sri Dakshinamurti, who awakens the glory of the Atman within us through his profound silence. These 10 mantras explain how the whole world is embodied within ourselves. We only have to realize it. The entire world is happening within the Atman. We see the externally projected world through Maya. On this path of spiritual awakening, one understands the non-duality of the world and how the play of Maya works on all of us. We worship the inner Guru who awakens this knowledge through his profound silence. The world comes out of a seed which transforms again and again from the changeless state of space and time due to the creation of Maya. While to Mahayogi Shiva, it is happening out of his free will as he controls his own world and the world outside. The meaning of the words spoken in the Vedas, Tattvamasi, is imparted by our inner Guru as a direct experience when we surrender wholeheartedly to him and understand through direct experience of the delusion we create for ourselves. It is through prayers to Shiva the inner Guru awakens to understand that it is through inner knowledge and inner development that we can understand and control the outer world. Atman or soul has to develop to understand and control the outer world and desires. Only then can one understand the world. Through prayers to Sri Dakshinamurti, the word I can be removed and the innocent ways of understanding can be changed to remove the illusions created by Maya. To awaken yourself, to spiritually elevate oneself, it is essential to understand that the pure consciousness is eclipsed by Maya for a spiritually ignorant person, like the sun and the moon are eclipsed by Rahu. To understand the real essence of spiritual awakening and to understand that one was ruled over by Maya, it is important to learn from and pray to Sri Dakshinamurti. To come to the awareness that the Atman and the soul within is always free, be it during your birth, youth, or old age, or during sleeping or waking states, it is important to pray and to surrender to Sri Dakshinamurti, who helps us to awaken this understanding. Prayers to Sri Dakshinamurti, who helps us understand that there is only the one, the differentiation which we create and see in this world, like the cause and effect, ownership, the teacher and the disciple, relationships, are all our illusions created by Maya. As the yogis who have meditated and understood that the earth, water, fire, air, space, sun, moon, and the soul are all the manifestations of the shining soul, and the one, everything originates from him and there is nothing beyond him, pray to Sri Dakshinamurti to help impart this wisdom and realization in you. By listening to these verses, understanding their meaning, and meditating and glorifying these verses, one tries to understand the divine essence in these verses. And over time, one can be blessed with the divine essence by itself, which can help the person understand the eightfold manifestations of divine powers or siddhis. Please listen to Sri Dakshinamurti Stotra and try to understand from this the real essence